Lu Qianqian, do you want to take away Emoli's ghost power?
You raised your eyebrows and smiled sarcastically.
Junior brother, you know too much.
Emoli, who was repeatedly tortured by severe pain, struggled to raise his head slowly with the last bit of consciousness, his eyes full of hatred.
Lu Qianqian! You'd better kill me now! Otherwise, sooner or later, I will make your life worse than death.
5 years later, Emoli returned for revenge, having become the Ghost King.
Host, when taking over the original host's rebirth, it would be better to treat the male lead, Emoli, more kindly. Maybe you can use love to influence him. I've seen other hosts succeed by latching onto the male lead.
Use love to influence him?
Suddenly, your arm stung, and you furrowed your brow slightly, looking down. Little Emoli was fiercely biting your arm, and the bright red blood seeped through the translucent veil. If it were an ordinary person, they would probably be furious. You had to admire his wildness, and you smirked silently.
Little wolf cub.
Born anew, Emoli watched your handsome profile with a hint of amusement in his eyes. However, when he thought about everything you had done to him in the previous life, his eyes quickly filled with hatred, disgust, and resentment, replacing any playfulness.
He's just trying to use me differently, humiliate me. Lu Qianqian, you died too quickly in the previous life. This time, we'll take it slow.
Emoli, I've tolerated you for a long time. You're just relying on your looks, aren't you? Why are you so proud? Why should you rank above us? Emoli remained calm and slowly raised his gaze, wearing a smile that seemed 3 parts gentle. Yet his smile sent shivers down their spines for no apparent reason.
I assume senior brothers have some misunderstanding about me.
Why waste time talking to him? Let's attack him.
With that, they all began to transform their spiritual weapons, preparing to attack Emoli. The silver moon had undergone a mysterious transformation, and an unusual wind had swept through the forest with a sinister and malevolent quality. In the howling wind, each of them began to hear eerie, ghostly moans. They heard the cries of spirits, at first just 1, then 3 for 6 and more. The cries became increasingly haunting and terrifying. The senior brother with the highest seniority among them managed to break free. He glared hatefully at Emoli, who was sitting casually in the tree, and forcibly pulled the other 2, who were still frightened out of their wits, away from the scene. As Emoli was about to leave the forest, the senior brother suddenly stopped in his tracks.
Emoli, you will pay for your actions.
With a wave of his hand, he ignited the mountain using a fire technique. Upon seeing the fire, your immediate reaction was to rush over. However, you were shocked to find Emoli perched in the tree. While others would normally react by trying to escape, he seemed to be lost in thought. This infuriated you to the point where you couldn't find the words to express your anger.